So the quiz is completed here, and for the beginner level, we have our score was 25. Now, if I move to the next level, my score will be again set to 0, and it will be shown like intermediate questions. If I start the quiz, and my question again, the scoreboard will be set to reset to 0, and the user can learn like means enjoy the quiz from here on, and they can also learn it. These are the things I have done right now. I have developed this means my backend for this like is CSS and JavaScript only. I have deployed it in Hugging Space using Docker environment. These are the things I've done, sir.
A little
So
bit more the large language model that you used, a little bit more about the large language model that you have
the large
used.
language model which I've used is the ChatGPT 4.0 model. If you, I can explain it more detailed way. So this is the presentation which I have developed for this one. Excuse me. Chatbot functionality is this, and the quiz logic for difficulty levels we have we have 3 different levels for the quiz logic. The real time scoring is done, user feedback is here, and that custom timer is that the like we have the features, what are the features we are having in our application. I have mentioned it here, like custom timer, and clear history option is also been there. And this is the backend logic for the dynamic query response. Like I have used the model GPT-4 mini, and this is the prompt. The prompt I have used 3 different prompts. Like one example I have shown here. You are a Python tutor, only answer questions related to Python programming and its library. Provide a brief response that directly addresses the user's query. So it will provide a brief answer, a brief response only. So if you want, I can show you the other prompt also, sir. I have to open my Python for that. Or here I can show you. Give me a minute, sir. I will just open it and I will show you.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that as well. Any questions are coming up? Can you please share the first of all the link of this? Maybe I got the idea. You can share the link of this chatbot. If anyone wants to go a little bit deeper into the code and everything, you can
Sure,
get it.
sir.
And you can ask Kritika. She's an active part of our community. You can always ask her questions. And there are some questions that are coming up. If you want to see the
Yes,
chat,
sir.
Ahmed is
Is the
asking.
chat GPT LLM model fine-tuned and apply transfer learning in order to get the Python? Actually, right now, I haven't fine-tuned a few things only I fine-tuned. This like prompting, only the prompt way I've done the fine-tuning purpose. Like for fine-tuning, we need more like database we have to create, and we have to add it to the OpenAI. I've used OpenAI API key here. So we have to create a separate like we have to pay and we have to add it. As of now, I'm using only free version, so I was not able to do the fine tuning, as it is the first time I have made a very simple version of this.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. This is amazing. And I personally,
Thank
just for the many people who have joined right now, we have 18 people who have joined right now. Just to give a background to everyone who feel they are new to this, what are we doing is, we ran a application building challenge last month, and not last month, yeah, it finished this month also only, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, time is
And
flying.
and if you are interested, I can show you my flow diagram. If
Yeah, you can
anyone
see
like,
the flow diagram. Yeah, but
so
just to
this is
give.
the flow. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, just people are leaving. I just want to give a context to everyone because a lot of people joined the call. So what we have done is like she has built this demo in the 8 days, in 8 days where we had to go through the step-by-step ways. And today she's sharing this project that is there. and this is something very, very simple and interesting. Barry is writing comments, so you can get in touch with all of them. And this flow
Sure,
diagram,
sir.
yes, we have got it. We will move to the next one. We will move to Maria. And
Sure, sir.
thanks
Thank you,
a
sir.
lot. And you be in the call. We will take the Q&A in
Sure,
the
sir.
end, along with after Maria's demo, and maybe a small talk that I'm going to give. And
Thank
if
you for
any,
this opportunity, sir. Thanks for the community.
yeah, but yeah, I know. I will talk to you more about this because this recording be shared? Yes, this recording will be shared, and also I'm streaming this on YouTube. LinkedIn, there was an error that was coming. I will also share all of you. It's streaming on YouTube. I could not do it from the start because there were some technical errors, but we are doing it. Any other questions to Kirutika before
Kritika.
we move to Maria? Yeah, your name is like a, yeah, someone is asking your LinkedIn as well. You can share your LinkedIn here.
Sure, sir.
And
I will, sir.
and also just on LinkedIn, so Kirutika, Barry, everyone has, and also Maria today, she also joined our LinkedIn challenge. So thanks for that. And LinkedIn, we are going to start the LinkedIn challenge in February. It's going to be amazing fun as well. And I'm going to talk about that also later on.
Yes. I'll
So
stop sharing my screen, sir.
yeah, sure, sure. You can
Thank you
stop
for the
sharing.
opportunity.
Maria can go ahead and show her demo. She did a demo last week, but she added some new features that she wanted to add. So over to you, Maria. Sorry, sorry. You can unmute.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, everyone in the community, for this opportunity and for the challenge that actually I added some more features during these weeks. The look and feel. Are you able to see
Yeah,
the yeah? Okay. The look and feel has changed. Basically, it this becomes like more like a landing page, right? Like a in order to make it a product. Maybe I'll do a video demo. I'll insert the video demo here, and what we are doing here is like putting a context on a chat thread, right? With the SDK of OpenAI. This website is made in Next.js, and it was deployed on Vercel that actually allows using some AI to improve the look and feel. And basically, I added some features like the Stripe checkout for direct membership. So if someone gets this subscription, they will kind of hire each of these agents. Basically, I put them names and I used like AI generated photos, right? Like if they were persons or people. And after that, within agents, there's also the possibility to use a agentic architecture on which you have different agents focused on each role. And the idea is like to create a crew of agents dedicated for each industry, and that will come on a package. If you have one agent, it's this 40 euros. If you have a crew, that you can schedule a demo, and the idea is to prepare this crew of agents for these three up to three tasks, automated, dedicated to that very specific business or industry. And when it comes to like a larger project or an enterprise that wants some consulting, there's this custom package, right? And that leads to a call, like having a 30-minute call, like for consulting. And if you want the starter package, you can try it for free. So this opens was this chatbot that it already has this agent, and you can ask this chat about how good is the product, how can agents improve your business. These are like FAQs or like prepared questions. You can send them here, and well, it will answer. Otherwise, you can add another, let's say, question or query. But this, the idea of this try free free trial of chatbot is that it is prepared um, uh, to encourage you to hire. It's like a kind of a sales slash consultant, a consultant chatbot. So it's I can ask a question regarding one industry. Let's speak restaurants. How can I improve my cost structure, the cost structure of my restaurant, right? And well, it will orient it to how can AI agents can assist. So here we are dropping some ideas like inventory management, labor optimization, and energy efficiency. So this is helping the customer like to see how well to see it in a more tangible way, like how he can take advantage of this tool, and at the end, well, compensate. So what is next here is to maybe with a service called Subbase, create a login, right, on which you can like have your different agents, and you can log in within this platform and keep also the history of the chats and so on. And also well, another idea is like to integrate for Zoom calls HeyGen interactive avatars, so the experience is more humanized instead of working with the chatbot.
I know Maria for almost 1.5 years, and this is like one of the biggest one of the transitions I have seen, right? And like all of you can see that this is like she's building her own startup. So all of you can see that this is a she has built a product which she started with a small prototype, and now she is adding the features. And this is a very that's I also requested her also to share more about this, right? And every one of us can think about this. What you want to do, all of us. You all saw, right, Maria? So you are now
Yes.
thinking of making a startup. You already are doing it. You have already created a Stripe account. You will keep improving your website as we speak, as you will learn more from the community. You will add more features. But you have created a prototype. You have created she has created a business. Now she has to, the biggest work in any business is marketing. That is the biggest problem in nowadays, now every business. But at least she has a product. Now she has her skills. People can see her skills. She This product is a good learning and a good. Uh, it's a start for something big. And I really encourage you to keep on working this as a side hustle, right? Keep talking about it, make it better, and try to give few people demo free, just trial accounts. Try to tell them to use it and give you testimonials. Add those testimonials, talk about it on LinkedIn, and try to think about making this as a small business, wherein you reach out to people who want to use this feature as well. It can become a good business. People are willing to pay for these services, but the only thing is people should know about it and start using it. But it's amazing. You have shared this link. People can try this out
Uh,
right now.
oh, The last one, well, the ancient version, yes, but this one I deployed it yesterday. So well, I
Okay, no
will share
problem.
it here on the chat and on the group on WhatsApp group.
That is fine. So there are few questions. Let me read the question, but I really like it, and I just request you to keep working on this. As we get feedbacks, as you get try to improve it, try to add Hagen, whatever you are thinking about it. So Ahmad Suhail has asked a question. Did you read it, or you want me to read for it? Do you provide AI agents? Ahmad Suhail has asked a question about to you. You want me to read it,
Oh
or
yes,
okay?
it is the question. Oh, yeah, please. Where is it?
I will read it for you. Ahmed Sohail is asking, do you provide the AI agent with the question that the customer might be able to ask, or does it automatically be able to provide the answers based off the questions the user will ask randomly?
No, these are like preset. These are preset and oriented to conversion. But it will be interesting. I mean, like that. If and it's a really great idea that this component changes accordingly to a more dynamic question generation. So it's a really good idea because um, it's kind of a preset, like a FAQ, but if that could change accordingly to the conversation and getting customized accordingly to what the the customer is asking, that will be great.
Yeah, that is nice. And it's a, I think it's a nice business idea, virtual assistants that you are building AI agents for it. Many businesses will want, small businesses, entrepreneurs that are there will really like to have start using this. And that's it. Thanks a lot, Maria. Any more closing thoughts from anyone? Any questions? You can please put it on the chat. We can take it later as well. And we look forward to grow. If you require any specific help from the community, please put it there to talk about it, to share it, and we can also list it in our community platform as well as a product. When once it is ready, if you feel it is ready, what we are thinking of, we are putting one product tab for the products that our community have built, and they want to for people to access it. So we are planning to make a marketplace maybe next quarter, so we can start listing people's apps, not businesses, more about individuals, small companies. We don't want to list big business apps. We only want to list our the people that we know, and the people within our community who we know personally or we have been interactive, so that people can use it, listen to it, get feedbacks and work. So community driven products, we want to start putting it. Like some, like the one of the product, you have a good product, but even your product, Kirutika, is a good product for people who are learning Python. It looks very basic, but you can think about adding the way Maria has added, right? A username, password, a premium account, Stripe. You can think about doing it. That will come later. You can think about it. It's not tough. And I think Versal is. What is your experience in Versal? Who introduced you to Versal?
Well, within my team, 'cause I work as tech lead in a startup. Well, they started coding in React, and then it was like kind of 1 year and a half ago. They started with Vercel, using Next.js and React. So it is actually it was a way for them to prototype before deploying on production. And Vercel has a tool called V0 on which you
Mhm.
can, through even some AI or some templates, like build your own product and deploy it
Mhm.
in Vercel.
So that is nice. So, like I have heard about it, but I have not personally worked in VO by Versal, where you just give a prompt. Like, let me share my screen to everyone. Maybe
Yeah.
I will request you in the future if you want to give a half an hour talk about
Yes.
Versal. just to
Yes, yes.
about Versal application to the community, because you have used and you have spent a lot of time in it, so that you can do it properly. So this is everyone. This is Versal VO. So you can ask. This is a prompt based thing, right? You ask a specific question. You can give screenshot. You can ask what can I help you ship, and it is going to give you a framework. And maybe later on I will request Maria, maybe next 2 weeks later or somewhere whenever she's free, to give a half an hour talk for people to explore this tool, because I feel it is a nice tool, because I was going through it. There is a lot of things that you can do, full stack applications you can build, and which can be ready for product, the way Maria is showing, with a Stripe integration, social login, everything. You can easily do it with this using this platform.
Exactly. Yeah, I will be really happy like to show it to the community. And there is like kind of a new recipe now that it's Vercel, especially for all the front end and like a small back end, right? Then Cursor for all the backend and more complex functionality, and then another service called Subbase that allows you like build a database authentication. That, well, that Subbase I'm like still exploring it, but apparently this is going to be like the AI coding future tech stack for building full stack applications.
Cool. Now, thanks a lot. Now, I will get in touch with you one on one, and maybe we can arrange a small session whenever you are free, and it will be very interesting. And there are a lot of tools in the market, but few tools really uh, are good. So we should get a knowledge sharing just to see and explore how it is. And
Exactly.
now I have pinged Misty. Misty, can you just unmute and try to speak if possible? If your mic is working, and then if you want to do a demo, and then we can move to. Uh, I think you mentioned, right, Mr. Sidratul. You want to also give after this, right? I think Misty is not able to speak. Uh, Misty, you are able to hear us? We cannot hear you. It won't unmute. You have to try. I have asked you to unmute. Yes. How are you, Misty? We cannot hear you. Just use the laptop mic if possible. If not, okay. We can. Okay, Sidratul, you want to go ahead? I think Misty again has
Yes, sir.
problem with her mic.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I have created incomplete AI agent. I just want to share my screen.
Yeah, you can share. And Misty, you can fix your mic. Just remove it. Just connect from your mobile if you want to connect, and just give a quick talk as well. Go ahead, Shruti.
Yeah, this is my AI agent. Basically, I want to uh, make a AI agent that autonomously that will receive from my device emails, all emails and LinkedIn message, and it will give the priority. Right? I think it's basically for real estate businessmen. They are very busy men. I thought like that. So that's why I just make a AI agent that will help them to prioritize their message from their emails and from their LinkedIn message. Which one is high priority message from email? Which one is medium priority from his email and LinkedIn he can get. And for making this, I have take demo data from ChatGPT. I've used ChatGPT plus and 20 demo data, and I have saved in on my Google Sheet. And then I have used the Google App Script that I have made some code here. Uh, code here there. That's how I can use my Google Sheet at App Script And by this, and after that, I have used a no-code platform, Bolt.new, for my front end, and I have integrated my OpenAI API key for prioritize prioritize this all the message. And I have also add emails and LinkedIn, and I can also add lots of social media platforms if we want, if we if I want. And uh, I also make it more accessible and more easy to use, that I have a landing page which will be a login page. And after login, it automatically all my LinkedIn message, all my emails, it will collect. And for this, I need a Gmail API and also a LinkedIn API. So that's why that was so hard for me, I think. So that's why I can't do that, and I will do it later after my learning, and I will very curious about it.
So,
So I
yeah, for just on a note of this, you were also asking me,
yes, yes.
getting access to Gmail API will only
No, no, sir. I
stuff.
have I couldn't do it.
Only you can get for your own account, for
Yes, yes,
Gmail
yes.
API and even LinkedIn. I had sent you one link about LinkedIn using some. I forgot. I sent you one video for LinkedIn and for Google it is, but LinkedIn it is. If you remember the name, it is Serper. Oh no, not. But it scrapes the data. It scrapes the data of LinkedIn and it gives you
Oh,
the, and it is using scraper for Gmail. It is very tough to connect it and get information. You have to connect it from your own API, and you have to read a lot of documentation because it is not as simple as
yes, yes,
other
yes,
things.
sir.
LinkedIn and
Basically, I couldn't understand that. Basically, it was in my mind, but just I am thinking about it, and I just start
yeah,
that.
you can do
That's
some
why.
research. I have shared you one video. I think you asked me. I shared you one video for LinkedIn. I had done for a web scraping project. Gmail, they keep changing the interface. Uh, that is the reason why. Let me just tell you the name again of LinkedIn. You saw that video, right? When I shared with you.
Yes, yes.
So that is called Proxical.
Oh, proximal. Okay.
Proxical. It is they have $10 free, and after that it is going to cost. But at least you can try to play around with it. Proxical will give you a very good LinkedIn data. It is going to scrap your data, and it is going to give you all the information. Read about the endpoints. Gmail, I think you have to use their own APIs. You cannot do scraping. No problem. Thank you, Ahmed Sohail. Any questions for? So, what is your next step? Next step is connection of Gmail
Sir,
and
I will connect with Gmail API, or if anyone use the Yahoo or another emails, I will connect
sure.
with them. But it lengthy process, I think. And I will also connect with another social media platforms, and I will add on it
Okay.
voice assistant. And if anyone try to uh, give their data on my AI agent, they will uh, found their data visualization, like uh, some tables. They can understand how their clients or how their parties react with them, or what is the most important for his business. So I just want to make that type of AI agent. So I just working on it, and I think I can do it. Mhm. So it's totally incomplete. Or that's
Okay,
why
but
I can't
thanks for
couldn't
sharing.
submit it.
No
Yes.
problem. At least this much is good. So you used Bolt and you used Netify for the front end. So
No,
that's
no,
nice.
I just I have used Google App Script for my backend.
Okay.
And then I have for my I have firstly I have used the Google Sheet for my data. It's this AI agent is prototype. That's why I have collected 20 or more data from to my Google Sheet, and then I connected with the app script, and then I make the backend, and then I have made my front end in Bolt.new no code platform.
So this is so many platforms you use. Nice, nice.
And
And the
I
last, and then I saw the link called Netify when you were sharing as
sorry.
well.
Yes, yes, yes. That's the for my
That is nice. So this is interesting. So best of luck. If for then thanks a lot for sharing it to the community. And now coming to this, I think Misty is not able to present again, but I will try to.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Finally, yeah.
Okay.
Tell me now you can share
At
your
least I got
screen.
something working this morning. Okay, so let me share my screen. Let me figure out what screen I'm on. Um, Let me put this on my other monitor. So I came up with an app. It's more of a, I guess it's a story generator, or it can be a story generator. But it's more built, I guess, for a content creator if you want to share your story on social media. Um, Hold on a second. There we go. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, so this is Mosaic Culture. And so this is your landing page here. This is where you can share your story. I was having issues getting the database to always show an illustration here. So that part I was still working on. Sorry, all my stories are over here. Let me move that. Okay, so the idea is to put in. So it works one of two ways. Here, you enter a prompt to generate a story on your own. So for the first example, though, I'm going to put in a story that I had made up just for testing purposes. And so you would put the title here, and then you have a drop-down menu under theme, so you can select what type of story it is and where it is from. Now, once you get in here, you can enhance the writing with a writing assistant, and it will generate or simulate some of your text, and also tell you different suggestions of why they are, of course, um, recommending these suggestions. You're able to upload media if you're creating your own store and you want to upload your own media to the file, and then you can generate an illustration based upon your input. So that will generate an illustration here for you, and then you can submit. It wasn't supposed to do that, or maybe it was. But the next page that it was supposed to take you would be this full page with your story there. From there, I've used 11 Labs API so that you can listen to your story. Oops. So this is just a preview. Get captions. What? And so it will generate audio for your story, and each one of these voices are different as well. I did set an option for it to have a dark mode. And then let me just go through again and show you how it works if you wanted to prompt a story for you. So you could just pretty much put anything in there. We'll just say the keeper of the seeds, and you can request that it generate a story for you. So it just wrote a story about a keeper of seeds in Bali. You select your theme and your region, of course. And you can then, of course, generate your illustration. And then once you submit, I don't know why it's going to that page first. I thought the next page overall would more be like this page. And I'm using OpenAI's API DALL-E for the image generation. And then you can select your voice again here. And also adjust your stability and the clarity. So it's doing just a little bit of thinking here. But once it is finished, when you are finished, you're able to share to your social media, Facebook, oops, didn't want to go there, X, and or on WhatsApp. Or you can also just copy the link, and it will clip to your clipboard. And then there's the idea. This part was for the future, but the idea is to be able to have a whole full community gallery to share your story and your experience, and to preserve your cultural story. Any questions?
Yeah, I recommend people to ask questions. If you remember, Ahmed was doing something similar, but he was focusing more on young children, and you are focusing more on the bigger segment.
Yes. So my idea was that's how we learn, is from other people's stories. There's a lot of communities whose stories have been not preserved or changed. And that's how you keep part of your cultural legacy going. And you learn and grow from other cultures and everyone through others' experiences. This is how we all experience life. And I just wanted a way for people to kind of connect, but then also for maybe a content creator to share something specific.
And so I see you have used Replit for the front end.
Yes, I use Replit for the front end, and let's see, I used Post. I forget, I'm blanking on the name for my database. I believe I use a Cloudinary API.
A little bit of background. Are you aware of software engineering? You have previous background about software engineering and all these things, or you learned everything
I did have a little bit. I've been learning everything as I went the last like couple years, but no, I'm not like a software engineer. This is my first time really trying to get into that back end, to actually notice, see how I was setting up my tech stack. So it was quite a great learning experience, because of the last hackathon I did. I was more in a more leadership role over it than having control over our tech stack. So I learned a lot.
Yeah, so this just for people who have joined late, challenges that these type of small challenges that we do every quarter is a very good way of learning. And people who join here, we have a lot of resources that are there, um, but everyone you saw, they were today we had four demos. We had four demos, and everyone used different front end. They used everything was very different that you saw. One thing was common was the large language models. For most of them, they used. I'm not sure, Maria, what you used, but you used OpenAI. Citradul used OpenAI, and even Kritika used OpenAI large language model. But the other parts were depending upon your. Yeah, she also used OpenAI. So everyone, like, large language models can be somewhat similar, but how you are using it, how you are writing the prompt, and how you are building this amazing application that is there. So this link is accessible for everyone to use, or how is it? Uh, Mosaic culture.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. There
The
was
link.
a question in the chat about the language, and yeah, at this point, it is only in English, but future implementations would have been, of course, for multiple languages. That would only make sense. But for the purpose of this project, um,
Yeah,
and
but
I had to keep reconnecting my 11 Labs API. I just made it tried to make it as simple as possible just to start.
yeah, thanks a lot for this. And also, and like as we speak, right? If you have anyone else has any questions, right? Very great project. My question is the link that you have shared, is it a working link that you can put on the chat so others can also check it out?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
I
so
also did build a login feature initially, because, of course, the idea is for you to be able to log into your own account and have access to your stories, and then also for the admin to be able to delete, some stories as well. But I ran into some issues with the database, so I ended up actually just removing that feature for now.
yeah.
It was not. I was having so many issues with it remembering the passwords after you got in there. So
No, but yeah, at least what you have done is an amazing project. And just I want to share with everyone just for 10 more minutes before we end the call, is using LLMs, and all of the people who have shared projects, they are able to build these projects because of also the use of generative AI to help them in lot of no code, low code type of applications, to give them the structure and to use it. That is the reason why you can see these projects people are building. This you may have taken a longer time if generative AI and all these tools were not available for us to start working with it. So this is the correct way. Every one of us are learning, right? And for us also, just before Misty, you have anything else so I can just share my screen?
oh, no, 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 I'm finished, and thank you so much for allowing me to present. And you guys have a
Mm.
great rest of your day.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Misty, for your enthusiasm and your participation. And the best way to learn, that I tell people, is through these type of small challenges. Because in my last 8 to 9 years as a academic coach and hackathons, as Misty told, yeah, you don't learn much. You are in a team. She was just doing one small part of work. That is the reason why I make this 1% team. You have to do everything. It may not be that complicated. It can be very simple prototype that is working, like how Maria did. Once that prototype is working, then you slowly add and do testing, add one feature at a time, and you keep learning. Like how Sritadul is struggling with LinkedIn API, email API, he may figure it out. He will read about it. He will try to ask some help, and try to figure it out, which is the way of learning. This is the best way of learning. Regarding content, right? Regarding content, there is one communication in the chat. Uh, you are a data scientist. So Ravi, what is your question? Okay. I have been product manager, so you don't need to do so much of coding. This session got me interested. I need some guidance. Yeah, ask me your question, maybe raise your hand later on and I can try to take your question. But let me just try to show all of you a few of the things that are there. As I speak, every quarter we do our challenges, right? So as we speak, uh, all of you know about the LinkedIn challenge. I don't want to tell again. I have multiple times told you about the challenge, and a lot of you have joined the challenge as well. LinkedIn is also a platform which helps us to share our experiences. I have met all of you today on the call through LinkedIn profile, through my LinkedIn, because as a community, I don't do any marketing. All everything that you come is through LinkedIn. So every one of you, like even Maria, or everyone who wants to do something, who wants to get connected, all of us understand the power of LinkedIn. So I'm touching around 58,000 followers. I am trying to do content, and today I did not post anything because I was busy in my residency classes that are there. Today I had three batches, three master classes that were there. But every day I try to at least do one post that and you can see some of them are doing well, some of them are not doing well. But a lot of analytics goes into this, and a lot of science goes behind this. So this is, I want to do this session. The purpose of this is to share my learning with you and to make you all go through an 8-day journey. The same journey that I showed you as well, the same journey that I showed you on application building. LinkedIn also is a science and art of doing it. I lost my top voice batch. If you see, I had a top voice batch, I lost it because I was not that active on LinkedIn. And this challenge is also going to make me active on LinkedIn as well. So this is my analytics total in the last 1 year. I had approximately 3 million and above views. One of the participants in our community, who she's an AI resident as well, she reached 1 million. She was part of this last challenge as well, part of this challenge. So she has reached 1 million impressions in the last 1 year. So this is how you have to learn and you have to do it. And this is what I want to share in the challenge. So people who want to join the challenge, uh, the reason why I have still kept the early bird price because I want more people to join. So still it is, we have only 14 people. Maybe a lot of people are going to join in the end, but I request all of you to join. And this app challenge, while I was speaking, I just launched this challenge. This is going to happen on April 5th, just after the Eid holidays that are there. So, and I am going to put an early bird price for this as well. So you please try to have a look at this challenge. So people who have joined one challenge, like Misty, Barry has joined all our challenges till now. Once you join one challenge, you love the experience of learning together. And I am sure more people will join this challenge who have already joined the challenge, because this the challenge is the best way to build a project. All of you here, I have made you put everything on GitHub as well. All of you have one project to show in GitHub profile as well, that I have done this project as well. So challenges help you build your portfolio as well as for the prizes. So for this challenge, we are giving AI residency and AI executives. We are going to announce the winners on 6th of February in our AI Everything event, GITEX event that Barry was mentioning. This event, I have to see, we are going to announce it on the global AI show that is going to happen. The global AI show that is going to happen in April, we are going to announce the winner there for the April challenge. So this is how we motivate people to do the challenge. Now, one thing many people ask me about AI Guild, right? So there's a lot of confusion about what is AI Guild. AI Guild is a platform that is there. And so I run AI residency for people who want hand holding end to end, people who want to learn end-to-end AI. So all of you know that we have been associated with American University of Emirates for our programs recently. But we have been doing, this is our fourth cohort that is running right now. We are running our fourth cohort right now. Today was our first master class for the new batch. So we have 10 people that are there. I don't know why this is not opening. So I think the page is down there. 1 second. Yeah, this is the AI residency page. So what we are doing, I will share with you all this page. Have a look at this. You don't need to join this program, but if you want a certificate, or if you want some guidance that you have gone through something end to end, this is for you. Everything, like people say that I am coder. Like today, I had a person we were discussing that he is into coding. Why should he join? He already knows coding. You miss out the small details. As a academician, as a program designer, when I talk about a topic, I go in details. And the details, the power is in the details. Like I was talking to a few people, right? You may know few things from the outer layer, but when we talk, when I discuss, I tell you the most important things. I cherry pick the most important things that require for you. Like today we were discussing about GitHub, how to make a special profile on GitHub. Many people don't know that. People don't have a GitHub profile. Similarly, for everything, for Hugging Face profile, these are something that we need to know how it works, how the World Wide Web works, how the AI application works, how does these things people should know. That's the reason why comprehensive 20 master classes with focus on your own caption project. And because end of the day, you have to have a project, you have to have a LinkedIn profile, a website profile where you can show these skills. And we start with print hello world to deploying and fine tuning our own large language models. And this is our collaboration with American University of Emirates, one of the biggest and the most prestigious colleges in this region. And have a look at this. And now this is a hand-holding program for people who are serious. And AI Guild is lifelong learning. People have joined AI Guild. This is something that we do weekly workshops. Yesterday, on Thursday, we had a workshop on Vivet, vector embeddings. Many of you joined this workshop. Every week, we do one exclusive workshop for AI residency and AI Guild members. So this was our workshop that we did. Many of you joined Introduction to Vector Embedding and Vivet. These are some foundation things that all of you can join live, learn live as well. Plus, there are a lot of products. So we have around 40 plus products here. And people who joined the challenge, I had given them this option. If you want more resources, uh, all the foundational resources that you want, the basic ones I had given it complimentary. If you all remember, there was the coupon code I gave you for everyone. But this one that was only the small things, small mandatory stuffs, but this one contains everything end to end, including how you prompt LLM, LangChain, AI agents. AI agents is something that you all know, the new hype that is happening. So I'm trying to add more videos in AI agents, and the workshops that we are doing, all the workshops I'm adding here as well. Plus all the things that are related to our AI at work, all the things that are related to effective use of AI is updated here. Plus we have all our outcome based workshops. So what I have done right now for 2025, I have put a separate video. For 2024 we had around 58 workshops. 2024 we are adding videos. So cursor, if you know, we had done a workshop on cursor. That workshop is here. So someone mentioned about cursor. So we did a workshop on cursor. We have put the video here. So these are some of the things that are there. AI Guild is something that I request people to do lifelong learning. And once you join AI Guild, there is an orientation. I think people who join AI Guild, I tell them to do this orientation where they understand everything end to end. 8, 9 checkpoints when you have to understand what you want to do, how do you want to use this platform, join our Discord, WhatsApp, register for events, get ready to apply, learn about generative AI for busy people, and follow all to get connected with us and all those things that are there. And also, these are something that I request all of you to be part of and be part of our challenges. And thank you, anyone. Someone had a question regarding. I think he left. Are you there still on the call, Mr. Abhishek? He left the call. But anyways, thank you for your time. If there are any more questions, uh, so the Abhishek had a question. He did not have the patience to wait. But if you are not, I think that's fine. Anyone else has any questions? Please raise your hands, and or we can take it forward from there, or else we can end the call. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you all for your demo. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Patricia, Ashraf, Frederick, Raj. Raj, you also made a project. Do you want to do a demo? Let me know in the chat. I think the demo is over now. In the next workshop we are going to do, we are going to talk about a topic. We are going to get some guest lecture and do it. But thank you everyone for giving the demo. Participate in challenges. I have shared you the link of the community. Have a link of the community and participate in this. This is the best way to learn. There is no other way to learn. And I'll reach out to you, Maria, one-on-one as well, when to do a session on Vercel. And yeah. Also, I request all the challenge participants to put your LinkedIn on the WhatsApp group also, so that all of you can stay connected on the WhatsApp group and take it further. Any questions? Yeah, people are sharing their LinkedIn. Yes, use your LinkedIn as a connection and also put it on the WhatsApp group of the challenge, so that all of the challenge participants connect with each other, learn from each other, and take it forward. No more questions. Shall we end the call?